Welcome to the Sunday Pulse on our current Sheyi podcast. I'm your host, Loa Sheyi Ogushade. And today's episode, we are discussing about a trending issue in our world today, and that is what? Gen Z and workplace. And this issue is something that is cutting across all working experience in the country and even globally. And joining me in the studio today are two incredible guests. I'll be introducing them after this one. Welcome back to the Sunday Pulse on our current Sheyi podcast. And with me in the studio are two incredible guests, as I said earlier on. On my right hand here is your name, sir.
Pius, and I'm glad for you to have me here.
And this is Ajayi. Mr. Pius is a remote worker, is a project writer, and Mr. Ajayi Joseph is a student in his final year in school. And today we are talking about Gen Z and workplace. Mr. Pius, can you tell us what do you understand by the word Gen Z and workplace?
Well, let's put it like this. As we are like this now, all of us here, three of us, we are Gen Z.
Exactly.
You understand? Gen Z is starts from 1997.
Yes.
If I can remember correctly, but most of the 1997, 1998, 1999, they don't like it. But at the same time,
from 2000
upward, but at the same time, they are still Gen Z, they fall under the Gen Z category. Then the workplace is something that, okay, you have finished school, married school,
you go to market,
like okay, work and everything. So it's just things like that. And once you start working, being in the workspace, you know that okay, there are things that we are meant to do and things. And we all know ourselves, Gen Z. There's some things that we saw that our parents they took, like all that, like they took, and Gen Z is like no.
I'm not going to
cannot make that thing.
Okay, that means your experience at work. So we're talking about Gen Z and workplace in the sense that we're talking about the traditional style of working, and now that we are in the in this modern time that we have people who are working and don't want to experience this 9 to 5, going to work 9 to 5 and stuff like that. So Mr. Funsho, you are going into the labor market. What are you aspiring to do and what are you expecting to see in the labor market?
Currently I'm expecting to see a success in the labor market. So looking by those who we call the traditional, like religions, those who are millennials, experience for them, it wasn't a bit possible.
Wait, sorry to cut you. While you were let's say while you were waiting for admission, have you kind of worked somewhere before? Have you had experience of workspace before?
Well, I haven't had that experience.
Okay, so you may not really, but Mr. Pius had this experience of workspace where for example, let me give you this scenario of at a workspace, there's for example, you are required to come to resume by 9 to close by 5. But people now, because of this internet life that we are in, people now want to work online and work from home. So there's freedom to do a lot of things. Have you had the experience of working 9 to 5 before?
Yes. My first job, I was still in school. When I started working, I was still in school. I was like an assistant to what they call it is another gas company. So what they do in particular is that they buy oil, they buy petrol from the federal government and supply to filling stations. You understand? So when we buy it from the federal government and supply to filling stations, I follow the truck. Now I follow the truck. So I'm just like motorboy or what they call it, an assistant, but I'm working for the owner of
They're on the field.
They're on the field, like a field worker. So now, that was my first job. Then after I finished school, everything, I went to NYC. Then because of that, after NYC, I was like, okay, I want to go into the workforce fully. The workforce. I went into the workforce. I worked for a company, logistic company, and everything.
How was the experience?
The experience was it's so interesting that because you get to deal with different people, you get to deal with different customers, You get to see different characters of people. Like, you know, it's
You see that when you call me, hey,
you see different characters of people. You see some
Yeah.
people that they will just come, they don't enter your office, they will not smile at
They will not
you. They will be
even-
like,
and
they'll
"I'm
be bringing
coming with
problem
war."
from, they'll be bringing problem
There's this
from them.
ideology that customer is always right.
And you know the funny thing? You know the funny thing is what they call it. That's not the full adage. You say customer is always right.
People just cut it short.
They cut it short so that it will
Fit
please them.
Fit
It will
into.
please your situation and please you. The full adage is customers are always right in matters of taste. In matters of taste, meaning, okay, I want to buy a phone. I came to your office and okay, I want to buy a Samsung phone.
Samsung phone.
And I'm telling you that you are telling me that this Huawei is good, this Techno is good. I'm telling you,
No,
this
Samsung
Samsung
that I
I
want.
want. This is my preference. This is my taste.
So they're always
So,
right to whatever.
Customer is always right to pick.
Not the phrase that we have that customer is always
okay.
right. I slap here. Customer is always right. I this one. Customer is always right.
I let people that they should
Okay.
Is always right. Customers are always right in matters of taste.
Not
So
the other way around.
not the other way. So people just they just slash it so as to please their situation. So you see people that they will come with you with work. They are coming to fight you. So you need to like, okay, please calm down.
Calm down.
Like, and you will not tell them calm down. But if you tell them calm down, you are telling me to calm down.
Who are you?
That's like that. Especially if you are dealing with women or something.
All the women are that place.
And that in my place of work, where I was working before, is like on the third floor. So you need to trek up. So by the time you trek to the place, you are in the pants. So we just need to tell you that please have your seat. By the time you have had your seat, like
calm down, then you start talking.
You not start talking. So and ladies there, they be like, this place is exercise, we can't be trekking over. So by the time you get to my office, you be like, okay, please have your seats, catch your breath, everything. Then we'll now start speaking to you. Okay, what's the problem? From what I understand that customers, people, they try to see people. They want to see you and know your services, what you are offering, what you want to do. And but if they are like on the phone, that okay, these are services and that, they will start to think like this one to scam me. So not to sidetrack it. Gen Z's, by the time we started getting intellect by the time of okay, primary 2, primary 1, be like okay, 2000, 2001, all this kind of thing. Phone came to Nigeria in 2000. So how would you put it? Like, oh, I'm a phone case. You understand? Like it came to us directly. We were like the first set of generations that started dealing with gadgets, electronics, and what do you call it? Internet stuff
like that.
You see, when you were in secondary school, you see that your parents be like, come and help me open this Facebook. Come and set up my Gmail.
That's true.
Come and set up my phone.
That's
You already knew, even till now.
Even before using it,
there's sometimes that they will call you that okay, this thing so is happening in my phone. How do I go through it? Even if they buy a new phone,
I don't know how to set it up.
you are the one that will set it up for them.
Even without using that phone, you know what?
So it's just like that. Each person, if any of us now, each and every one of us, we have a set of skill that we can use to work outside the workspace. Someone like me is what they call a writer.
Okay.
Writing, project writing, content writing, poem writing for all these like freelance groups, work. You understand? Copywriting, also proofreading. That's what I do majorly, proofreading. So it does like that.
That's a remote job.
Yeah, it's a remote job.
Okay.
So it's is the kind of thing that without you even leaving your house,
They're making your money.
But
what I want to say is that so Gen Z space and work experience, like Gen Z is working, for example, now you're working in a bank, you're expected to, if you're working in the bank, you're expected to like come to the bank from, like, for example, let's say 8 to 5, dress in a corporate wear. You're not working in the bank, you expect you enter the bank and you expect to see the cashier dressed
On earrings,
on earrings, dangling earrings, and how will you feel?
Yeah, for that, if you sorry to cut. For that, we have corporate wears,
Yes.
formal settings, formal wear, and we have what do you call it? If is it informal dressing or something
Informal
like that,
dressing.
that kind of thing. For set for those kind of settings, banks is like that. If you are what do you call it? It's just like if you are working in a school, you cannot wear short knicker.
Not
And,
at all.
you cannot wear shorts
to school.
to school. You cannot wear what do you call it? Bomb shorts to school. You can't. In my own university, Olabisi Banjo, you can't enter the school with crazy gym.
You'll be
Always
bouncing
with
or skimpy
or
dress.
skimpy dress or what do you call it? Or shorts. If you wear shorts, you can't enter the school. Do you understand? And if you are on the dread, you can't enter the school.
Or colored
Or colored day. So that kind of thing now, if we try to adapt it into the workspace, there are some places of work which you will know that okay, when you work, you know that okay, yes. By when they employ you, they'll tell you we do this, we do that.
So you
We
know
don't
the
do this, we don't do that.
You have
So
gone
once
through
you know
formal
that
training.
formal training, so once you get that kind of thing, like okay, yes, I can't do this when I'm here. I can't do that when I'm here.
But
You understand?
but Gen Z are kind of
Yeah, we work
rebellious.
stubbornness.
I want to do
That
my
kind of-
thing
yeah,
my
I want
own
to-
way.
that kind of-
I'm working in a
that's-
bank dressed this way. I want to
Yes.
dress.
That's it.
That's what bring about the
What I'm working
fire.
should affect my dressing should just affect
Affect
my work.
work.
Like my
Yeah,
lifestyle should not affect my
Those are things that affect
workspace.
Those are
Firing
things that-
immediately after
yes,
getting
that
employed.
affects employees being laid off, being fired. They are being laid off. Like okay, you will see some people they will wear Crocs to your place of work. Like come
In an
on,
official
there's still
setting.
that Crocs that looks like sandals. You understand? There's this covered up Crocs it looks like a sandal. You can still wear that, but you see them or some that they wear Crocs that is like what do you call it? They wear Crocs that have holes, and not the one that is like black. The one that
looks like sandal.
like different kind of color, rainbow color or something like come on, you can't wear this kind of thing. You understand? So they don't when you make them understand, okay, you can my own place, former place of work, you can't wear Crocs, you can wear sandal, you can wear fancy pads, only if you're on native attire, or you can dread your hair. You can use it.
That means your company is trying to pamper
Yes.
and
It's not like
fit into the current trend.
They're trying to fit into the current trend. Like what is going on? Everything in life is dynamic.
And I think in your line of work, the most people that use logistics then like Gen Zs too.
And most of the employees are going to be Gen Z.
Yeah.
But in this traditional setting, in this traditional setting of apart from using bank, for example, in this traditional setting of, let's say you're working in an hospital, you're working in, for example, now that kind of experience should not be different from an hotel experience. You're working in a hotel, you have to follow the trend. But you're working in an hospital now, you don't expect a nurse or a doctors to be putting on something that is even
every work
their own effort.
Yes, that's every
So now I'm trying to
shout.
draw the conclusion. Where exactly are the Gen Zs getting it wrong that they are being laid off immediately, like few months after getting employed at work?
Yes, one I would say the what do you call it? One outfits. You understand? Every workspace has Precious said has their own
Outfit, yes.
their own particular dressing which they follow. Well, then once you tend to start stepping out of line, they will usually want that alpha relax you don't need
You're
for
getting out of line.
getting out of line. So we have the second one, we have rudeness. That's behavioral misconduct. Understand? To bring us to our formality, just say customers are always right. Do you understand? When a customer comes, you're like, I've been waiting for you people. I've been saying. You see another.
Wait, I want for sure react to that message as a Gen Z.
Like, okay, I
Please
just
don't shout at me.
You
Exactly.
understand? See, you understand his behavior now. He's like,
Exactly.
please don't shout at me.
I'm just coming from home to my. You can't be shouting at me.
You understand that kind of thing? Okay, someone comes to approach you now, like, my service has this package has meant to get to London by yesterday. What's delayed? What's kind of thing? Like, man, please calm down. You can't don't talk to me like that. I'm not the owner of this company. You understand? I'm not working here.
It will be back then. They'll be like, "Ma, please, we are very sorry. Calm down," stuff like that.
If it were to be what do you call it, our parents are millennial people, the millennials will be like, please, I'm very sorry. What's kind of thing? They start petting, because all kind of things. So you understand why Gen Z doesn't have time to pet anybody. If your husband cannot pet you for food, or your children
cannot come and be receiving pets.
So if it's just like when hot and hot is coming together. It's too hot like to give. So if hot and cold are coming, like, okay, it will warm everywhere, everywhere will be calm. Understand? So Gen Z, they are just like kind of people like the way you give it to me, the way I give it back to you.
So it's not always like that.
It's not always meant to be like that.
It's not always like
You
that.
understand? So if it's not always, if it does not always warrant to that, does not warrant to that, you see, Gen Zs, they will tend to retain their workspace. Three, we have growth, skill growth. When you tend to get your skill, everybody, you want to grow yourself in the workspace. You understand? Find yourself. You want to have better experience growing in the workspace.
Like all this online
courses, online stuff. So when I attain this place, I know, okay, by in the next 2-3 months, I'm not meant to be
in this space
anymore. So you understand? So everybody wants to find better opportunities for themselves. But what do you call it? Previously, if you say, so I always put, because we always use millennials too as our case study. So millennials, you say that, okay, let's say our parents, from the time they gave birth to us, they've been working in that particular place till now.
In the same way.
Same way. You understand?
Same way.
Okay, let's say our parents are teachers. You understand? Go to school and everything. The school that they've been working for the past 20 years is still the same place. They are still working.
Same style.
That's when they plan to retire. That place, so you understand? We now, okay, I'm working in this place. I don't, in the next 1, 2, in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year, I don't want to.
I don't spend more than this time here.
For better opportunities.
Yes, better opportunities. Everybody is looking for better things. Then if you look at another thing, if you look at the Gen Zs, everybody now is be your own boss. Everybody wants to be their own boss.
Okay, wait. Let's bring in from show from that place. But okay, you as a student now, you must have had this experience in school where everybody is like, okay, probably in class, on your class group, okay, I'm selling thrift, I'm selling trousers, I'm selling chin, I'm selling perf, I'm selling this and that. Everybody is now having the idea of be your own boss, fight for yourself. So now, how do you expect those kind of people that are making that, like, for example, they are successful in that kind of a business, I want them to still go and work for people or work as a Gen Z in a company and be like, how much are they even paying me so I can continue my business? And how does that be your own boss structure? How does it shape this Gen Z workspace experience that we've been discussing about on our boss?
Currently, I feel like even as of now, even somebody that is selling trips from now on, their parents are like the millennial age, they still have influences in their life. Whereby you'll be like, you from school now, if I'm selling thrift to it and I'm making it from there, the fact that I'm done with school, I get ideas from parents like, okay, to Paris school, go and get a job. Instead of you to, until you're already making your thrift business, you can hear that, okay, turn that to a second option. Going into the workforce. But you don't expect me making money already from a thrift way. From a thrift way, I can go into like branding and start making my money from fashion designing. So you don't expect me to go into somebody's workplace. Me, I have this ideology that your boss cannot allow you to be richer than him.
That's fast.
So I feel like being my own boss, I'll be able to develop, I'll be able to grow, I'll be able to be my own boss. I can even mentor others. True, because the millennials don't feel like mentorship. We the young is like the Gen Zs, we want to grow, we want to explore into the world. Imagine me acquiring skills, maybe graphics designing, content creating, and now start working for somebody.
So,
Whereby we are in the age whereby even from the social media, TikTok, just from doing live videos, dancing,
You're making your money.
no,
You're making
I'm
your
making my
money.
money.
before we even say doing live video, they even just ordinary watching. You can monetize watching.
Watching videos there are different ways of making money in online.
There are 1,001 ways of making money.
Somebody just drops a template on TikTok and millions of people are using it. The money is coming in for that person.
It's,
So and you now come and say, fún sure ọmọ mi jókòó wá lọ wá share. I can't do that. I can't live where I'm already making it for somewhere to be somebody else subordinate.
Yeah, understand.
The youth of these days wouldn't do that. We are in the age of entrepreneurship because even with the fact that we are growing and everybody's like, even the government is telling us already that okay,
we should
everybody should
find
engage
work.
in entrepreneurship.
Entrepreneurial work and everything.
And this is what is even bringing in more. Everybody is
So
selling
sorry to
gadgets.
cut you short. So let's move into Mr. AY. What's your advice now to employers in this Gen Z workspace experience? Because our discussion so far has been on Gen Z workspace experience. Why are they getting fired and stuff like that? So what's your advice to employers as Gen Zs are coming to their workspace? What's your advice to them to keep this trend?
To keep what I would say is engage the younger generation in work and better pay option.
Better
Do
pay.
you understand?
What about the economic situation of the country? Better pay.
That's where better pay comes in. Situation of our country is not smiling with us. You understand? We're in one egg regime right now. Which will still continue for a while. You understand? And what do you call it? When we say better pay option, if I'm coming for in this role, I'm coming for an administrative officer role. It's not the time for you to give me administrative assistant role. It's not the time for you to give me a clerical officer role, or it's not the time for you to give me office assistant. An officer assistant is different from what they call it, an administrative officer. If I'm saying okay, I'm this role I'm coming for. You see some companies, if you say okay, if they tell you, if you go as an intern, you understand? Let's say as an intern now, you are the one that they will send to go and buy food for them.
Yeah.
You are the one that they will send to go and do this.
It's like giving 5 people's job to
Like
one person.
giving like accountant job, giving a clerk's job.
You go and cash out this money bank. You go and do this. You go and do that.
You give like 5 people's job
To one single person.
to one single person. At the end of the day, you will not pay the person less. Do you understand?
Oh.
If I can do your job, I can do this person's
Yes,
job, I can do that person's job.
be able to pay
I should be able to get my money's worth. Do you understand? Even if you are not you cannot give me the whole salary of all of them.
All of them are
At
working
least
for.
raise me better, give me a better pay. Do you understand?
Yeah.
When you give me a better, yes, I'm working for
The money.
the money. You understand? And it's not for you to the option of what do you call it? There are some bosses that they are not, how would you say, time conscious or
Using my age.
like they are, so far as if you are closing by 5, like I'm coming to the office. By the time they will come to the office 7 o'clock in night, and they'll still be expecting you to stay there to wait for them.
Some people, even when
That's why I'm like,
I know of the person that when he even goes home, he still works.
At all.
yes. Some people when they go home, I have a friend that when our work is from Monday to Wednesday, when she works on she does not work on Thursday and Friday, she switch off her phone.
So that they will not disturb.
So you know till Monday. So her phone will be switch off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday is when she will switch on her phone. Why? Because she knows that her phone.
I had that experience before.
We still call her to come and
during the
work.
strike, I was working. Okay, I was resumed by 8 and closed by 6. And closed by 6. My boss would tell me that okay, he's coming to work around 5:30, and he will not come until after 7. My uncle will be like, "What was the agreement to sign with this?" And I'll be like, I was supposed to leave by 6. Why are you coming home by 8? Why are you coming by this time? And the man will not even tell you that he's sorry that he came there because he expected you to wait because that's the norm.
Yeah, that's me. My own when I was working, when I was in the workspace, my time is 9 to 6. Anything after 6, you don't meet me in the office. Even if you're a customer, you're like, please can I quickly I'm not more in the office. Don't I'm not more there. Do you understand? So if you tell me to wait, it's not me you are telling another person. So that's the thing about Gen Z now.
Is,
Do you understand?
is that how
I've just portrayed the Gen Z behavior
okay.
right now. Like okay, telling us that okay, after 6, wait for me in the office. Almost 6 don't land. My agreement is 6. Shey you dey understand? 6 is ready time for me to leave. Shey you understand? But if we put it for the older generation, they will still be like okay,
Minority, yeah,
still wait, that kind of thing. Do you understand?
Yeah. So
To you, Funsho, what's the advice to Gen Z coming into workspace? What we say to them? Okay, you're coming to workspace, and what we should do because you're also going into workspace too. Well, as a Gen Z going into work, as Mr. Pius has said, you need to like your behavioral conduct constantly on the right path. You shouldn't be rude to any customer or any customer, like I said earlier. Another thing is you need to like gather experience before going into like trying to like aspire for a higher position or you need to gather enough of it because your experience matter, your practical handworks matter in wherever you are going to, and it should guide your footstep and your path moving forward. And it's a wrap on the Sunday pause with our currency. I'm so happy that my two wonderful guests have shared their own knowledge and experience about our topic, Gen Z and workspace. Thanks to Mr. Pius and also Mr. Funsho for sharing their own knowledge about this topic. And I want to advise all our Gen Z out there that you're going into a workspace to work, kindly abide by the company rules and regulations. You can also bring your own innovations to improve on their strategy and also within the scope of their own like the desire of the company to grow. It should be your what you are bringing into the company should be within the growth. You shouldn't come into the company and expect them to change their policy because of you. But if you want them to change their policy because of you, then it has to be something that has to be monumental for them. So this is our advice to you all on our Foreign podcast and on the Sunday pulse with our Foreign. Keep pulsing and keep listening. Don't forget to like, comment, and share on YouTube. Thank you for listening.